Alrighty. Go do the thing with stuff. Okay. So we are back. That looks like, wow, that's the setup. Okay, cool. That's interesting. So on the right we have John Messmore. He won in his top 16 match. He was the 16th seed. He just barely snuck in. And he beat the first seed in his top 16 match, who was running a Decimator and Whisper. We've seen him yesterday. He was flying pretty well with his Rebel Operative and Gold with both the twin laser turrets, Tactician Blue, and 2 Bandits. So he's got a little control and a little twin laser turret. On the left we have Chris Lothers. He just beat Jeff Faulkner in the top 16. Jeff was playing Brobots, or no, not Brobots, but a Brobot and 2 Thugs with twin laser turrets. He's running Han and Miranda, so he's got 2 Regenerators. Because he's running the R2-D2 C3PO Miranda, or Han. And so, let's see how they set up here. So they made like one giant clump of asteroids. Miranda's set to joust. I'm kind of assuming Miranda's not just gonna joust John's entire list though. Like you got Miranda there, and he set Miranda up after all those guys flopped there. So I mean he's got to be doing like a 2-turn and slam and just start going. I mean he's got to. There's no way he just runs Miranda into that.
I'm gonna have the handoff. Or I guess it depends on what he sees.
Yeah.
But certainly, right, that'd
just be suicide.
Take a turn and slam.
And as usual, we are waiting for the chat to load in. So presumably Chris is going to want to kill that gold first, and then the Rebel Operative, probably, and then just kind of dodge arcs.
So, still so slow to load the chat up.
I don't know why chat takes so long. It usually goes until it says, like, it has 3 pairs of those messages.
Right. I don't, I'll bet if it were on this machine, it would be faster. But that shouldn't
because
matter.
It's the wireless?
It's a good Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah.
But whenever I've logged into Twitch at home, it pops right up.
Yeah.
It's very unusual.
It's just weird. But, okay. So eventually we'll see your messages.
Right.
We'll let you know when we're in chat. We are still waiting for everything to get started. While we're waiting, can you hand me the lists over there?
I'm going to try.
No, the other list too.
Oh. Right.
While we're waiting, the other matchups. So James Steele, who we saw win in the top 16 with his Omicron Vader Juno, is going against Commander Kenkirk and Whisper this round. Stephen Michael is playing his Rear Admiral Cherno Darth Vader list, and he's going against Matt Moisen, who's Whisper, Darth Vader, and Omicron, so another double Imperial. And then Julian, who's running Chewie and Eden, is going against Bob Randall, who's running Brobots.
So Julian won that game against Ira.
Yep, Julian beat Ira. He won that at time because Ira's Guri was basically immune to taking any damage with Sensor Jammer and Auto Thrusters,
right.
But Chewie was just worth more points. And he couldn't kill Chewie because Chewie was only taking 1 damage a turn with C-3PO and evade tokens, so it just went to time. Guri only had 1 health on her at the end there, so one lucky roll from Chewie, if it kept going, would have made it. So that is the matchups. We have 4 Imperials, 3 Rebels, and a Brobots.
Only one left though.
Yep. And I still say that Bob Randall's Brobot build is the best Brobot build out of all the ones. He runs heavy laser cannon, fire control system, VI, and
identical
and they're identical on both.
BNC.
Yeah. So I still say that's the best Brobots build. And obviously he's been playing it for a while. He's pretty good at it at this point. So.
Oh, that was the round 3 against Ira yesterday.
Yes, yeah, where he
Wow.
disassembled Ira. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So now they're getting set up. Once everyone's set up, they will start the 75-minute timer. And because we're doing all the final rounds are 75 minutes, we had to do 60 minutes last round or yesterday for the Swiss. Hey, we're in the chat. Awesome. So we had to do 60 minutes for the Swiss, but now we're doing 75. Okay. So they're just waiting for the last couple of people to get set up. John and Chris have been set up for a while now and just kind of hanging around.
I'm going to try and see if I can't do this. There's a PA over there who can tell us what the roles are, tell us what the crits are, if somebody's hanging around.
That one.
Here's Taylor Sketta. And that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Ira's TLT did a pretty good job. That's why Julian was, or not Julian.
It was
Julian. Yeah, it was Ira Julian. That's why Julian had to just basically burn down those TLTs as fast as he could because the TLTs just were consistently doing damage. And then when it was Chewie versus Guri, then it was just nothing was going on for a while.
Right.
But yeah, here I'm assuming the same thing's going to happen. Chris is going to have to focus down those TLTs as fast as he can. Which Miranda and Han, they don't do a ton of damage fast. So.
Right. So I don't know how that's. We'll have to see.
Meanwhile, I don't know what John's targeting priority is here. Like Miranda's probably a little easier to kill, but the TLTs do not much in the way of damage. But Han will just get away.
I think he can really take what he's given.
Yeah.
And just engage what's in front of him. Probably is going to want to avoid the trap of here, take this, and now shoot at this.
Yeah.
But I think he can base his decision on what to engage first and what he's given here in the opening. Because either
I guess
one
we started time.
is going to be similar.
Oh, it looks like he's starting by making the hard turns right to begin with.
And I think that's what the positioning with Chris over there directly facing was to see if that's what he was going to do.
Yep. So now this is interesting because if Miranda's still doing a 2 right turn, which is what we were assuming, instead of slamming and going like straight, he can then slam and turn back.
Turn right, and that's now what I would expect.
And like,
and maybe we get, he hedged his bets a little bit, and we get a bank turn here.
Yep, he's doing the hard turn there.
Okay.
So now does he slam? Yep, and he's turning back.
There it is.
Now the really interesting would be if it's like a double fake out and now John does a 2 right with all his guys next turn to... Because I think, he could fit. With most of his guys, they can do 2 rights at this point and do the double fake out if he really wanted to.
With the exception, I don't think the Hawk has room.
Well, yeah, but it's got the TLT, so you can do whatever you want with that.
Right. But I was really, like I was telling you a minute ago, I was really pleased John made it on in after that, the round 5 game
Yep.
we watched of him and Phil Horny. It was a pretty solid game, fun to watch.
Yeah, John's a good pilot. He knows how to place his ships.
Oh, see your place to put it.
So yeah, that'll be the most interesting thing is this a double fake out, or is he just going to go straight and basically be stuck going forward if he keeps going straight?
Sure.
Or does he do something weird and like kind of split up a little bit?
That's right. Does he go into a 3 and 2 kind of?
Yeah. I mean, there's no reason for him to be in a formation. Like he doesn't.
With the
There's
TLT.
there's no bigs. There's no nothing like that. So
Right.
he can split his guys up if he really wants to, and the TLTs can still do just fine. So he's going straight there. Now he's got the Moldy Crow title, so he's just accumulating eyeballs. Oh, and he's going straight here too. Yep, bumping in there. So it's one of those instances where you didn't set your ships up quite perfectly. So yeah. He could probably live with a bump though. I mean, it doesn't matter at this point.
Is he going to turn those? Nope.
They're all going straight. He's committed to the straight line now. So Miranda might as well just go in and start chewing up the back. And it looks like Chris was a little worried that it would be the double fake out and he would come back in too. So now is he going to slam? He's just going slamming forward, kind of shadowing them and hanging out there. So does he do a one hard left here with?
That was my next question. 'Cause it looks like he's got room to make that turn. Doesn't.
Oh, he's banking in. Interesting. I mean, I'm working on the assumption that he's trying to boost anyway. I don't think he's gonna fit that though. Nope.
No.
So that's interesting. It looks like Chris was kind of playing around John turning back and going and faking him out there. So now, assuming Han doesn't want to get lit up by everybody, he's gonna like have to do like a hard left turn here or something to. Obviously, yeah, he's not going to do a one bank left because we already established that's going to hit the debris field.
Right.
So. We can't tell at this angle, but I'm assuming a 2 left turn will keep him clear. point, we're gonna have some shots coming up soon, presumably. I'm guessing he's gonna be pretty aggressive here and start moving in. Yeah, he's trying to cut Han off, working on the assumption Han's gonna be turning into the asteroid field. That guy is not doing the same 2-turn because he would just be on a rock.
So we got a little insurance here.
Yep. And the TLTs don't really care. They don't have to turn at anything, so they can just do whatever they want.
So I think we get a 2-turn from the Y. The Y wing.
Yeah, that looks like it would fit. I mean, he might go straight with it.
So 3 straight. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to see.
Well, he might be doing he might just be bumping his Y-wing into the B-wing to like force it to split up the TLTs a little bit better.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what. Well, yeah, that's the only reason. Why did he move the B-wing first? Oh, because he's banking into his
bank. Oh.
Okay. And he's trying to see, will he be able to bank there and fit the B-wing still?
No.
So,
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got it. Okay.
So he fits that there.
Pretty slick.
So just doing 2 bank in. Looks like he's hoping to just barely get into range 3 and pick somebody off, do some damage. Going for the target lock, not seeing one. Just getting some eyeballs. He's doing the hard right there. He's cornering himself. Oh. Han's gonna have some issues. I mean, he could be doing another 1 right next turn and facing the edge of the board and doing another 1 right after that and like kind of doing a turnaround. That's gonna be tight. Oh, especially since he's in range for the R3A2 stretch bot, so that's and no lone wolf for Han. And Han rerolls into a good roll. 2 hits. And the Y-wing takes a couple shields. TLT is firing away, doing what it does, making that consistent damage. Looks like he didn't put any stress on him though, so which I found kind of interesting. Like, I would have thought he would put stress on him.
Oh, as soon as possible, and anytime you can. That is a little. If we could remember that, I'd be curious to. Curious to ask him.
Yep.
Go ahead and use that.
Yeah, he finally dodged one. Okay, and that was all the shots. It looks like Chris was probably on the worst end of that exchange there. He only did like 2 shields to the Y wing and then took some damage in return.
Sure. John has a sort of a nice setup now, kind of an opening.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how Han gets out of this. This is going to be really hard for Han to dodge. He really wanted to go into the open area on the upper left area of our screen, not corner himself over here on the bottom right. I mean, maybe his plan is get right in range 1 into the bubble of the twin laser turrets.
I can't imagine John's going to give him that,
but
for more than one at a time.
Yeah,
he's only, say here we got a.
Yeah. So he's not going to be able to do that too often, and then when he does, he's gonna get really punished by the other ships.
Well, certainly the B-wing that's about to come into play here.
Yeah, the B-wing is setting up for a good tactician shot.
Sure. Well, yeah, and he's set up a little screen here, and so he's really he's going to be able to keep range on Han and dictate that.
And over here, that guy is they're all
wow.
changing over to go after Han.
That was really nice. And he's just left him absolutely nowhere to go.
Yeah,
at this point.
There's not any really good spot for him to fit. Meanwhile, Miranda there. She's going to get a shot this turn. It's going to be through a rock, but... And Han. What is your plan, Han? Smashing into the Rebel operative.
Does he get himself clear of the TLTs? You see if he landed cleanly now.
Okay, yep. It did not bump, so yeah, he looks like he's in the range 1 bubble of both of them, but he's got all the other ships firing at him.
The B-wing, and it looks like the B-wing is out of range 1, so we're going to have a tactician shot here.
We got the B-wing, we've got both of those Z95s. There's a lot of pain coming his way.
And a range 1 primary from the Y.
And it's not like the Y can't shoot. Yeah, and a range 1 primary from the Rebel operative. That's 2 dice right there.
2 whole dice, exactly. If he'd bumped, he'd be spared that.
Yeah. And it looks like he has Lone Wolf.
His Lone Wolf's going to kick in, though. Yeah. So this might...
It's a good hit. What did he just...
What did he shoot at?
There's 2 dice. Oh, he's shooting a Z95. He's shooting a Z95. There you go.
He focused fire on the first seat.
Okay. Oh, no, he might not kill it. He did kill it. Oh, the blanks. So 1 Z95 gets taken out before I can fire range 1 at Han. I guess, yeah, I mean, makes sense. So
not terrible. He spared himself both TLTs.
And here comes the pain into Han. Here's the primary shot from the Rebel Operative.
Blank.
Blanked out anyway.
Blanks. Nice.
Stupid Rebel Operative.
Here's the Y-Wings primary.
Yep. Now we're doing stressing.
And stress. Only one hit. Another janky roll.
And here comes. Wow, that's been a lot of blank red dice. On the bright side with Tactician, he now has 2 stress. So.
Oh, trouble. Okay.
Well, at this point, Honda's like a 3 left bank and clears all those guys.
Clears out behind him.
Yeah.
Soon we'll get a K from the remaining Z95 and the blue and the B wing.
It's probably not a bad guess. I don't know, that remaining Z95 might just do 2 left.
Okay. Where does the Y-wing is stressed?
Yeah, the Y-wing stressed. Presumably it just kind of mashes forward into all this mess. I mean, it doesn't have a good spot to go, so. Oh.
Looks like we lost video.
Where'd the video go?
No, we're showing connected, so. It'll reconnect.
Yeah, it doesn't show us as being offline on that thing,
But it bumped everybody. It dropped us too.
Huh. Well, we'll let you know what is happening.
It's back up.
Okay, hey, we're back.
So
You didn't miss much. They're placing dials.
So maneuvers are down.
So they're marking Han for moving everything.
Yeah, when the video cuts out like that, I really want to wait and see before we stop the feed and start it again.
Yeah.
Because then I can keep it as one.
Yep.
So he cleared that.
Okay, so Rebel Operative is making some distance, hopefully. He's giving up that very valuable primary shot from the Rebel Operative, too.
The deadly hawk.
Yeah. And yeah, he did a K turn there.
Just the K.
And he's doing the 2 turn there, keeping his stress and squeezing out that way.
Looks like that does keep him clear of the Z if he decides to turn the Z around. He doesn't.
And the Z is just bumping in there. Okay. Let's see what happens now. We got Miranda's basically going to be untouched, so he knows Miranda is going to be pretty much safe. So he's just kind of keeping her in the fight, doing slow moves, and a 1 soft. Okay, so he's clearing one of his 2 stress, but. He's okay. He's safe from the Y-wing, but the Rebel Operative is going to get the fire. So I wonder if he hates Z's. I don't know why he hates Z's, but Chris hates Z's and wants to shoot the Z's down. And the Z's cannot roll defense dice. Oh. Okay, it looks like Miranda's going to be stuck firing her primary. Yep, 4-die primary.
Violet dice.
That will blow up that Z, I believe. Yep, there goes another Z. Wow, he hates those Zs.
People are trickling in
Coming
Sunday
back
morning.
in, yep. Yeah, we started at 9 o'clock in the morning, so... So, Miranda's taking some fire from the twin laser turret because that's the only choice that he has with the Y-Wing. And the TLT is on Han from the Rebel Operative. There's a point. And another point, probably. Yep.
I just need to run to the wrist.
Okay, sure. Now that B-Wing, John's hoping for a really good B-Wing roll here. Only 2 hits. So Chewie does his thing, or not Chewie, C-3PO does his thing, and Chris has 1 damage. List diversity, there's right now, and of course R2-D2 flips it over. Is it injured pilot? What is it? Damaged cock? PS0. Oh, he's got PS0. Oh, R2-D2 hates you. So Han has to go at PS0 now. But you know, that's the risks you take. Right now there's 1 Brobots build. There are 4 different Imperials. I think all of the Imperials are. Let's see. I think they all have basically a Vader or a Whisper or a Suntier, and then there's 3 different builds of Rebels. The Rebels are pretty diverse. There's the 2 that we see here, and the other one is a Chewie and Eden Vril. So yeah, the only scum list that's still alive is Bob Randall's Brobots build. I hope you have audio. If you don't have audio, then I'm just talking into the void. Okay, good. So now we got PS0 Han has to figure out how to move and what he's doing. He's still at 8 health thanks to the shield that came back. But it does mean that he's going to have that B-Wing basically on his tail. How is Han still alive? That's an excellent question. Han not only is still alive, Han is still actually fairly healthy. There's been some bad red dice, and...
Sorry about that.
Yep. Han is now PS0.
Oh.
Thanks to R2-D2 hating him. But other than that, Han's doing fine. And yeah, he's got this B-Wing that's just going to follow him for the rest of time and sit on his tail until he kills it off.
Well, I think Miranda's going to come around.
Yeah, Miranda's got to come and do something about that.
Oh.
Let's see. Yeah, Ed lost in the first round. And meanwhile, all the twin laser turrets are just kind of moseying around. Yep, Miranda's going to help Han out. Looks like she's going to try to put some damage, presumably into that B-Wing. Oh no, he's going over to the twin lasers. Oh, and regenerating. Okay. Did some more damage into it. Oh, he's out of range there. So the Rebel Operative's going to have to fire some damage into Miranda. No, there's no 4 TLTs left. There were a couple 2 TLT lists that made it up, but all the 4 TLT lists got wiped out. I think by the rampant robots that are all over the place. So, looks like Miranda just took 2 more damage. And now he's going back to Han. Now, is Han going to get that rock? Looks like he gets the rock. Oh, they're calling Roy over to take a look at it and see if there's rock. They're grabbing a laser from another table real quick. Who doesn't have lasers?
I do.
Yeah. I don't think we have the lists that are still listed anywhere. And Roy's got his laser out. And I think it is clear. It looked clear to me anyway. That looks like a single die that he's about to roll.
Wow.
Okay, so he saved 1 damage from his TLT. And ooh, that's a good target lock shot. That is a lot of damage into Han. Looks like Han just took 4 damage into Hull.
Off the B-Wing. Is that the B-Wing firing?
Yeah, the B-Wing. B-Wing got 4 damage in. I don't know. Both times you found. I don't know if John's got a good, and of course, R2D2 hates Chris again and keeps hitting him. What crit? Double damage.
Oh.
Okay, double damage. So
I'm starting to
Han has
accumulate damage here.
Han has I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hull damage right now, and so a shield. So he's at 2 hull and a shield. I'm pretty sure that's where he's at. He's not looking good. Presumably he's going to run as far away as he can right now.
I would assume he's going to try and hand off this engagement to,
Oh yeah,
to
did
Miranda.
Han shoot?
What's that?
Did Han shoot?
He has 0. He shot last.
Yeah, did he?
Hey, Chris, did Han fire?
He didn't.
Thank you, stream. Han did not fire,
I know,
and
boy,
they're letting him fire now.
That's a interesting oversight.
Yeah, it's kind of important to remember to have Han.
You only
you're-
got 2
you're-
shooting.
Yeah, you're used to Han like firing first, so yeah. So anyway, Han is out of here.
Yeah, there he goes. And a boost.
Yeah. Just make distance. Let Miranda take care of some of these problems.
You do a quick check to see what Han's got left.
Sure. And he boosts. Meanwhile, yep, the B-Wing is stressing himself and trying to keep up. He knew that was going to happen. Yes, Han is PS0 right now because R2-D2 hates Han. And so John's trying to keep the pressure up on Han and not let him get away.
So after that direct hit, Han is sitting at 2 hull and a shield. So
And Miranda's just wandering around.
Huh.
He's going to get some twin laser turret fire. Just trying to kill the stress bot. So just one. So that one was okay, and this one's 2 hits. And 1 point gets in. So the Y-Wing keeps taking damage. And now we get to see what awful things happen to Han this time. Okay, well, at least it's a range 3 shot for Han, so...
Well, watch there's a cable running on it. Be very careful with that. Because if you unplug it, we're cooked.
So Han takes another point of hull, I think. And they're plinking away at each other, those guys. Yeah. And Miranda just keeps getting plinked away at as the twin laser turrets all fight one another. Miranda's into hull now. And Han's shooting at the B-Wing. Good roll for Han. Ooh, bad roll for the B-Wing.
Nice.
So a little bit of damage from the B-Wing. He hasn't really done anything to the B-Wing so far, so. So is Han regenerating? And what awful thing happens this time? Hey! R2-D2 finally decides not to damage Han.
To spare him. What's up?
Okay. Now we're going back to the dials. Han at least remembered to shoot this turn.
Yeah.
I don't think Chris is going to forget again. So the Y-Wing is pretty bad at this point. It's almost dead, I think. Meanwhile, over here, oh, he's trying to fake him out and go back into a corner. I think he's hoping that the other ships are assuming he was going to do like a 3-bank left. And
Right.
I don't think that was the wisest choice there, but.
Well, he didn't avoid the B-Wing this turn. He certainly won't avoid him next. But he may have gotten away from the TLT ships if they bank up.
So it looks like he's trying to get the tactician into play here.
And I think he's got it.
And meanwhile over here, yeah, those guys
they did bank. So
they did assume he was going that way. So that's good for Chris. And he target locks. And a 3-bank. Interesting. So I don't know if that K-Wing's going to have a shot on the Y-Wing anymore. So
I'm just going to have to transition to switch over to the hull.
Yep. Yep, just out of range.
So they'll pick at each other.
Now, we'll see if they have that debris field in between them. He's going to regen, obviously, as his first shot.
Okay.
That was pretty cool. Yep, they do have the debris field. And the regular shot, he's spending it. So, and there goes one of the eyes to save at least 1 point of damage. Oh, the Y-Wing has no shot. So the B-Wing is going to take its range 2 shot. It looks like 2 hits. Oh, no, just 1 hit. So he C-3POs and saves himself any damage there, but still gets the stress. And over here, the twin laser turrets plugging away at Miranda. Spends the target lock to try to guarantee a hit. Yep. And the other shot. Ooh, he can dodge this one. Sweet. So Miranda loses the shield that she gained, but otherwise is okay. And Han is Haning? Yeah, Han's Haning. Up to 2 hits. Popping that B-Wing's shields off. I think he's either out or almost out. So the problem for Han is next turn he has to do a hard turn here.
He has to,
So
and the B-Wing knows that. B-Wing's going to be right in front of him.
Yeah, he's going to be
He's
right
stressed.
there. Yep. So Han is probably not going to survive the next turn.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be getting a range 1. Range 1 shot from that B-Wing, and he's only got 3.
Yeah, it's 2 or 3
even
hull.
2 down.
It might be 2 total. Yeah.
I think it might be 1 hull and a shield.
So yeah, that B-Wing.
Still 3.
It's 3 total.
1 shield and 2 hull.
1 shield, 2 hull. Okay. So that B-Wing is like he slammed that B-Wing dial down. He knew exactly what's going on. So that B-Wing dial is ready.
I mean, he knows exactly. There's only one place the Falcon can end up here.
Yep.
So.
Meanwhile, Miranda really wants to keep the range so that she only gets shot once, like by 1 twin laser while shooting the other one. So. And he's doing the 1 turn.
There he is.
Yep. And here comes the B-Wing. Gets right in there. Target locks. And meanwhile over here, we've got the stressful 3 turn. As the twin laser turret is working its way in. You won? Hey! So Bob Randall just came by to let us know that he won. So robots are going into the top 4. You're the only scum list, by the way.
Lots of emperors at this point.
Yeah, lots of emperors. So it looks like there's a target lock there. And meanwhile, Miranda wants to keep shooting.
Slam here.
Well, probably try to target lock.
Got it.
Yep. You shouldn't have measured that. Okay, so Miranda's going to regen shield again, obviously.
It's 2 hits.
Yep.
2 evades. That's a good roll.
Nope. They're forcing them to re-roll it because it was on the thing there. So more damage into the. Ooh, yeah, tons of damage into that thing. It's into hull finally. And looks like the twin laser turrets are still doing their thing. So is this the big B-wing shot coming up? Nope, that's not the B-wing yet. We're still. Oh, yep. Range 1 shot. He remembers.
There's the target lock.
And there's the target lock. That is a dead on. So he guesses like 7 or. Yeah.
And that's that.
Yep, that is Han off the board. Takes 4 damage.
4 damage.
Time up. We still got 30 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, we still got tons of time. So now Miranda, it's looking really bad for Miranda, but Miranda, at the very least, all of his ships are into hull, so...
Sure. I mean,
if you get a good twin laser shot and you keep range well, because the ships are kind of spread out now, you can still pull it off, but Miranda's looks like she's into hull too, so...
She's carrying 2 damage.
Yep. Yep. Now that the B-Wing has killed Han, it is going to be eventually back into the fight to take out Miranda. The Y-Wing clears its stress, and the Rebel Operative is kind of chugging along, getting more eyeballs. Miranda keeps coming. Miranda has 2 damage on her,
Right.
and no shields right now. And Miranda's, this is exactly what Miranda wants, to have only her and 1 ship firing at one another. So, regenerating. It's 2. He doesn't take that one. But, oh, this looks like a good one. We'll take this one. There's no way he dodges that, so... Now the Rebel Operative only has 2 health left. No, it cannot attack 2 separate targets. So... Oh, Miranda can dodge this one. So he regenerated a shield, but it went away. Not a bad turn from Miranda. Miranda didn't lose anything and did a point of damage, but
Kept everybody at arm's length.
Miranda really has to use her PS to kill one of these ships before it shoots at her, though.
Well, I think she's in a good position to kill either the Hawk or the Y-Wing.
Yep.
They're both pretty beat up.
Yep.
And she can continue to kind of skirt
Yeah, she goes left here.
the engagement.
Yeah, she doesn't want to. She wants to stay away from that B-wing. As soon as that B-wing joins the fight, if the B-wing takes a good shot at Miranda, it's going to go bad for her pretty quick.
Right. So there's clear the stress from the K-turn.
Yep.
It's like we're regrouping.
Yep. Get
everybody together.
Yep. Trying to get a target lock. Nope.
He doesn't.
Just out of range. These guys are just kind of hanging out. Oh, Miranda makes the right here. Okay.
Huh.
And does the recon. So Miranda's still trying to finish off that Y-wing, because the Y-wing is an easier way to kill. Ordnance. I want to say no.
I don't think so. I saw a couple proxies yesterday, but nothing.
Okay, looks like the Rebel Operative might be in trouble here. Looks like he's regenerating. Or, yep, he's regenerating. So, okay, the Rebel Operative's probably fine. Yep. Miranda's not doing so hot.
Really needed to put some damage in there.
Yeah, he's got to kill one of these ships before it fires. At least he was out of the Y-Wings range and everything, too. Is Bob playing this winner? I don't know. I don't know who he plays.
Yeah, we don't know what the pairings are. I assume he's talking about the decision there.
Yeah.
Turn right there.
Yeah, I didn't really like that either. Because now he can't really keep turning right because now he's going to rock there.
He's got a rock, so is he going to...
Ship health. Miranda has 2 damage on her still. The Y-Wing, I think, is at 2 health. The Rebel Operative is at 1 health. And the B-Wing is pretty much okay. I don't know where the B-Wing's at. That's the one that I don't know.
Miranda's got two hull damage.
Yeah,
and
Miranda's
Roy's getting us John's now. It's a lot. It looks like
Yeah.
3 per.
Yeah.
2 on the blue and
John-
3 on everything else. So
Yeah, John has a
everybody's
lot of
beat up.
damage. Yeah, if Miranda gets a couple good turns, he can kill like one ship a
One
round.
ship return.
Yeah.
I mean, they're real. Everybody's really banged up. I've really got to get somebody to give us
Yeah.
on this next game. So we're gonna need that. I'll do it for you in the final.
Okay.
So, oh, that's Frank Brooks from FFG will be joining Paul for the final. So
Hopefully. The blue has 3 hull left. The gold has, or the the gold has 2 hull left, and the Rebel Operative, I believe, is at 1 hull.
I think so. I think that's right.
Yeah.
Hawks at 1. So the Hawks at 1, the Y's at 2.
And the B's at 3.
Blue is full.
Yep.
That's correct.
Yep.
Blue has no shields.
Yep. What did he just do? Is he running through a rock?
He is.
He is, and he took a damage from the rock because his red dice hate him. Yeah, he should have
So-
definitely made the left turn and worked his way out this way to the left of the screen.
So that's 3 hull damage on Miranda.
Yeah, and so now Miranda has an extra point of damage.
And is going to. It looks like the
Yep,
B-Wing's got range 3. So
He's regenerating. Okay, good regen roll. He looks like he's taking down that Y-Wing this turn, or at least that's his plan. Or his hope. Oh, that is a dead Y-Wing, it looks like. Yep, dead
Yep.
Y-Wing.
okay.
So that is what Miranda wants. Take 1 ship off the board and regenerate a shield every turn. And it looks like the Rebel Operative's out of range. So this is a good roll for him.
There's the B-Wing.
The B-Wing,
2. Is that 2 hits?
2 damage, yeah. Both get in, so there goes the shield.
That's trouble. And
And now he's at 1 hull left. So now Miranda is right at the end. Right at 1 health left. The B-Wing has 3 hull left, so she can't kill the B-Wing in a single shot. So, 40. Yeah, he really has to kill. Really has to kill one of these ships.
I
real
just
soon.
don't. I don't know how how he can take shots at the Hawk without receiving fire from the B-wing.
Is he just running over the rock? I was wondering if he was just going to run over the rock here. No. So at least he's not going to get a shot from the B-wing this turn, probably. He could barrel roll here to try to guarantee if... nope. So presumably he's doing the 2 right. Yeah, he's got to. Now the question is, does he slam or is he's just going to get the eyeballs and hope? Okay. And take the shot there. So it takes a point. He's not regenerating? Why are you not regenerating? Why did you not regenerate? He avoided shots this turn, but he really should have regenerated there. I guess he wanted to get the B-wing. He really wanted to make sure the B-wing was going to get down to 1 health.
I guess. Did he get that? Did he
I
get the 2
believe,
damage?
yeah.
Well, then now he's got 2 ships he can kill in one shot.
He can
so
PS kill both those ships.
we're still in, What have you heard about the question here? Whether or not is TLT a single attack or is it 2 separate attacks?
You are declaring your target once. Okay. There's one declaration for R3A2. Oh, for Tactician, I have no idea. I'll worry about that if I see someone play it. Okay, so now he's regrouping. John's regrouping at this point, and because he really doesn't want his ships to be just chained along.
Right. If he gets kited along, then there's a good chance he kills them in succession, gets PS kills in succession, and that's that.
Yeah. So he's hoping to keep the B-wing out of fire for a turn. Get the rebel operative up there a little bit. With 2 defense dice and a chain of eyeballs, he should be okay with the rebel operative. But yeah. Now Miranda is making a dash out of there. Wanted to make sure she didn't have to worry about that. See, this is where if he had got that point of shield, that would really be helpful.
And he slams.
He's slamming. Okay. Just making a ton of distance here. He's probably going to try to come around and work on finish off the beat.
Well, if he can get himself back in a situation where he's dictating the range he engages at, then I think probably it's going to be his game.
I mean, I don't think they have to worry about time at this point. So there's still like 20 minutes left.
Time,
so,
sure.
Yeah.
But he's got to use the
He's
got to use the range and the pilot skill to try and avoid engaging them both in one turn.
Yep. That B-wing is going to stick to that rebel operative at this point. And yeah, he's just slamming and getting all the way over to the other side of the board.
Right. Hoping they'll drift into range 3, piecemeal, and he's got them. Still either way. So.
Yeah, this is a really close game because there's a total of 3 hull on one side and 1 on the other. So, yep, that's correct. It's 60-50 unless Miranda gets another kill in. So she has to sometime in the next 20 minutes re-engage. She can't just run away the entire rest of the match.
But like we were saying, there's plenty of time. So we'll get back together here shortly. Let me just before they re-engage, let me get a
Just
double check the
verify.
damage
Okay.
here.
Yeah, that B-wing is so covering. This is a tough one for Miranda. He turned in a little sharper there than he probably should have. No shot. It's 1-1-1?
1-1-1.
One and one. Everything has one.
Everyone has 1 whole point of damage left.
So. So what So this is a tough spot for him to be in. Because now he's facing in here. So.
Well, that helps him though.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the Rebel Operative had to do. He can't take chances with a rock here at this point. So now, hopefully, Miranda only did like a 1 forward, or maybe like a.
It doesn't take the TLT shot off the hawk. Oh,
It looks like he's trying to get at least a rock in between them. So he has a rock in between him and the hawk. So that's not bad for him. No, okay, he's doing the regen shot first on the B-wing. And takes out the B-wing.
takes out the B-wing.
I would have saved that eyeball there, and because he had a second shot coming, so he could have saved it for the other.
All right, so here we
Okay.
get TLT through a rock, but
Oh, they're checking to make sure the range is good.
it is.
Yep, that looks like range.
Is it 2 rocks?
Well, it doesn't matter. Rock is rock. Like, as long as there's one, that's all that matters. Oh, that's going to take out that shield. So, he needs a. And the target lock got him in there. Oh, Chris, why didn't you regen? If Chris remembered to regen a few rounds ago, then
When he was sweeping around the bottom of the screen.
swooping around.
Let's get him over here.
And that's it. So thanks to the target lock.
That was the best game I ever played.
Very close. So, when you were down here and taking a shot at the B-wing, Chris, why didn't you regen? You rolled 2 3-die attacks.
I rolled one. Well, I really wanted the B-wing to.
Yeah, you wanted to do that B-wing to get down to 1
hit.
health. Yeah.
And I forgot that range 3 weapons, secondary weapons again. So
Yep.
I just forgot, really. Let's be honest.
Yep, he killed the blue. I'm talking to Chris Lothers here. Killed the blue, but barely had range, and thanks to the target lock and some good die rolls, finally on John's part. John's beginning die rolls looked so bad, his red dice, but they came back at the end.
They did.
That was really, really close. We were all on the edge of the seats here, but yeah. You were doing a really good job keeping rocks in between you and the people you didn't want
That's
to
exactly what I was trying to
Yeah.
do. I was trying to stay range. I was hoping I was out of range of the hawk.
Yeah.
That's why I cut in tight.
Yeah, I wanted you to do a 1 forward there rather than the 2 turn.
Yeah, I thought he was going to pull real hard with the hawk, try and get, pull in tight. So I don't know if that put the debris field between me and the B-wing
Yeah.
and the hawk. So
Okay.
then
Yeah.
everything went south when pilot skill 0 on the.
That was so
I
bad.
was hoping he'd jam up the B-wing so he didn't get an action. But
Getting
then I moved first.
R2D2 hated you.
He did.
Yeah. R2D2.
All tournament actually. At least it wasn't blind pilot. I got to shoot.
Well, that was a really good game. I'm happy we had that game on the
great.
thing here. Yeah, it was really good. Well, thanks for coming. Congratulations on your top 8.
Thank you.
Chris did not win. John Messmore won. Rebel Operative is the winner there. So, John, sit down.
Thank you. You already said it. R2D2 won it for me.
Yeah, your
Also, one
opponent's
rock
R2D2.
got him with damage too. I mean, just dice games. I started out pretty poor on my agility, but I get dice games.
Your red dice at the beginning were so bad, and I was like, everyone on the thing was. So Han gets cornered here, and all 5 of your ships are pouncing on him, and he walks out with shield still, and we're like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
And then finally you get that crit in.
More importantly, you had stress on him.
Yeah, and you got the stress on him and everything, and then you managed to keep him stuck, and then Han, finally died when that B-wing was staying behind him the entire time. So
Yeah, I did mess up once. When you said Han went in there and all 5 of my ships, the turn prior, the Y-wing actually had in-arc range shot on him. I should have stressed him.
Yeah, we were.
I just completely forgot
I was
about
like,
him.
he's got the TLT at long range. He's
Yeah.
gonna pop him. He's gonna put a stress on him. I was like, there's
This
no
is
stress.
what? This was the 8th game of the tournament.
Yep.
This was my 8th game playing that list and the 8th game playing Rebels ever. So
Okay, well,
stuff to remember is always fun, but
Yep.
I mean they're fun lists, and I'm glad it worked out.
yeah, really good job there.
Thank you.
That hawk, he survived a lot of fire coming at him. I noticed a lot of the TLT fire he managed to avoid.
Yep.
Thanks to having that pile of tokens.
Absolutely. So much better than Recon Specialist.
Yep.
Same points. Come on. Well, thanks again.
Okay, thanks. Good luck in your next match.
Thank you.
Okay, so we talked to John Messmore and Chris Lothers. Han had a bad time in the corner. But yeah, Rebel Operative wins the day at 1 health.
Okay, I was going to say, someone please say nobody puts on in the corner. All right, so that was a great game.
Yeah, that was really good.
Really
good.
really fun to watch. So
Are we having there's a lunch break now?
we're gonna take a lunch break.
Okay.
So it'll be a little over an hour until we're back.
So yeah, we're going to go hit the food trucks here. So you guys hang out and relax. Let's see. Do we know who else won? We got Brobots as a winner. We've got John Messmore's list here as a winner, and obviously we're going to have some Imperial lists because I think that's all that was over on the other slide.
Well, with Roy,
How did you do?
Let's find out right now. Oh, here, I've got it right here.
Oh. Uh-huh. Okay. Yep.
So, Paul, going into this,
Going into the final four.
John, you just saw Steve Michael yesterday is running Chirpy Whisper.
Okay, there's a Chirpy Whisper list.
Bob's Robots.
Robots, yep.
Preston, I believe, is running an Emperor.
Yep. Preston is running also a rack and
Oh, here it is, right.
yeah.
It's Ken Kirk Whisper.
Oh, Kenkirk Whisper, yeah. So there's actually 2 Phantoms that are in the top 4, right? Oh wait, or is Stephen Michael
Stephen
Vader?
Michael's Cheering Vader.
Oh, Chirno Vader. So there's Chirno Vader, Kenkirk Whisper, Brobots, and
Robots
John
versus the
Messmore's
we just
list.
saw. Yep.
So Brobots is going to go against John Messmore's list. We'll probably do we want to have that one on, or well, we'll figure out what we want to put on.
Figure it out.
Yep. Right now we got a lunch break.
That
So
was that's going to be the same challenge John saw yesterday against Philip.
yep.
So
Yeah.
it'll be a similar game. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think we'll put the other one, because there have been a lot of Decimator and Ace lists wandering
Yeah,
around
so
up
let's
here.
put
We
them
haven't
up.
seen any.
So this will be a double of that. 2 Decimators and
2 Decimators, each
Vader
with their
and
own Ace.
Vader and a Phantom.
Yep. We'll see some more Palpatine action. So that's what we're going to have up next after our lunch break. So we will see you all in an hour?
And about a little over an hour.
In about an hour.